A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a startling revelation, the Commonwealth Ombudsman has uncovered that 964 job seekers in Australia had their income support payments unlawfully terminated, raising serious concerns about the welfare of vulnerable individuals relying on these payments for their survival. Ian Anderson, the Commonwealth Ombudsman, has warned that these unlawful cancellations may have had a catastrophic impact on those affected, particularly as many of them were already living below the poverty line. The automatic cancellations occurred under the Targeted Compliance Framework, a system designed to monitor job seekers' compliance with mutual obligations, which include job hunting and attending interviews. However, the Department of Employment and Workplace Relations failed to implement new legislation aimed at protecting job seekers, leading to these unlawful terminations between April 2022 and July 2024. The Ombudsman emphasized the dire consequences of such actions, stating, "Imagine that if you were already living under the poverty line, so you can't necessarily afford to pay rent, to feed yourself, to clothe yourself. But imagine then that that income is cut off for 4 weeks or more. What are you supposed to do?" That's the type of catastrophe that we are talking about. The department paused the cancellation of payments last July, but took too long to act after recognizing the issue. A subsequent investigation revealed that the department had not implemented the new legislation, which was passed 2 years earlier, prompting further scrutiny into how this oversight occurred. The findings of the Ombudsman echoed concerns raised during the Robodebt Royal Commission, which highlighted the serious impacts of automated processes on vulnerable individuals. Mr. Anderson noted, "While this is not the same as Robodebt, there just wasn't the adequate care and skill being employed to ensure Parliament's instructions in terms of the legislation were properly implemented." The Ombudsman has made 7 recommendations, including that the department should not resume cancellations until the errors are corrected and that systems must be established to ensure ongoing compliance with the law. This situation has sparked outrage among advocates for job seekers, who argue that the system is inherently flawed and places undue pressure on individuals already struggling to find work. The Ombudsman is also examining whether the decision-making process leading to cancellations is fair and reasonable, with findings expected in a second report later this year. The Targeted Compliance Framework has resulted in over 883,000 Australians currently being part of the scheme, which imposes demerit points on recipients who fail to meet their obligations without a valid reason, potentially leading to their payments being suspended or cut off altogether. A separate review by Deloitte into the framework's computer system found it to be increasingly unstable, raising concerns about the reliability of the compliance function and the potential for flawed determinations. As this situation unfolds, the Employment Minister Amanda Rishworth has yet to respond to requests for comment, leaving many to wonder what steps will be taken to rectify this alarming issue and protect the rights of those in need of support. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.